Hello everybody, it's Fox here. This is another series video. Yes, I know, back to back. Oh, Fox, why are you making so many serious videos? Because this is a serious situation, dumbass. And the clown lady, aka Qwel, released a statement as of this day, Wednesday, today, July 15th. And as you can see, the background of this recording is the statement she has made. So let's read it together and see what the clown lady has to say. Hey guys, it's Qwel. Let me start by saying thank you for your patience and even the occasional words of support during the last few weeks. You know, okay, the Qwel Glazers. It has meant more to me and the team than you can imagine. Until now, I've remained quiet about this situation and the troubling circumstances, and I owe you all an explanation for that silence. This is painful to write. No, it isn't. You were playing fucking Overwatch. Okay. But the community deserves to hear it from me directly in my own words. A lot has been said about me over the past several weeks, and it has been painful and ways I'm still processing. I know some have criticized and even attacked my silence as avoidance or an answer of its own. I was not. I felt as if a matter. This situation deserved more than reaction, written in the heat of the moment without facts, and I was not willing to say something I had not thought through carefully. I can't speak. I had not thought through carefully as I also processed my own trauma. I've taken the time I needed to steady myself, talk with my team, meet with a professional, and work with the proper authorities to handle this to the best of my ability. The situation is not the kind of thing I'd ever want to rush, but as I said, you all deserve the truth, plainly in my own words, so here it is. I was around 14 when I got involved with the online spaces where all of this began. I was a kid, like a lot of kids who find their friends on the internet. I trusted quickly, and I trusted some people who had not earned it. During a vulnerable stretch of those early years, someone who stepped into my life and worked his way into my trust. I was 15 or 16 at the time and believed he was a friend. For a long time, I had no reason to think otherwise. We spent a lot of time together. I want to walk through what came next carefully because the timeline matters and I want you all to have it right. Before I share, this is painfully triggering for me and might be for others who share a similar experience, so consider this my warning to anyone in advance. In August 2024, I was shown drawing this person this person has made years earlier that depicted fictional characters. I was disgusted and horrified. However, this person had an explanation. He said that he had been peer-pressured into drawing it, and it had since been used against him. And in that moment, I had nothing to weigh against his words, and certainly don't have the tools to truly process the scope of it all. This was supposed to be my friend. He had convinced me that this was not as it appeared, and I didn't have the maturity to realize I was being manipulated. I own that, and will forever wish I had found the strength to see through him sooner. That changed in October 2024. Then it was clear, the undeniable evidence of what this person had actually done. I'm assuming this is raw, because I'm not really catching up to all the the drama going on. That changed in October 2024. I was then shown a clear, undeniable evidence of what this person had actually done. This is not another drawing that manipulation tactics could excuse. This is real, unambiguous proof involving an actual person, and there was nothing left to explain away. I found out that morning in October, and by that night, I had spoken to him directly and removed him from the game and the company. Okay, so this is about rocks. It was made public the very next day. I did not wait, I did not negotiate, and I did not look for a reason to keep him around. The moment I knew, I acted. While the steps taken were definitive and immediate, cutting someone loose is not the same as switching off a light. He had been woven into the work for years, woven himself into my life and the community revolving around him, removing him. It did not end overnight, emotionally or professionally. There were accounts to secure, assets to transfer, and the moderation tools that keep this community safe needed to be placed back into trusted hands. I kept it in contact for that purpose and no other, and the moment the handoff was complete, I cut him off entirely. I understand that the 2 months between those moments have still raised question for some, and I've seen that the delay is proof, and I knew I stayed silent. This is simply not true. The moment I had full, complete picture of what this person had done, I acted. I did not wait to suggest facts. To suggest anything else is to ignore what actually happened, which is hurtful, irresponsible, and simply not the facts. To anyone in this community who was hurt by this person, or by anyone who used a position of trust and authority to cause harm, I am so deeply sorry. I hear you, I believe you, and your safety matters to me more than my own comfort or reputation. If you are carrying something heavy from any of this, please reach out to an adult, a professional, or someone you or your family trust. You are not alone. You did nothing to deserve it. I personally have struggled to understand my own trauma after revisiting the situation. I know I will forever struggle with what happened, and then the pain I feel a part of this community. But I was also a young adult that was manipulated at the time, incapable of processing the impact of what was happening to many of us. This community and the world we built together has always been a point of everything I do. Every mechanic, every tune exists because of my team, and I keep showing up for the people who love this game, and that will never stop. More than 100 people work on the Danny's World IP, and millions of you play it. I take that as responsibility seriously. Okay, so I'm gonna talk about this after I'm done reading everything. I'm just gonna give you all of that warning. I take that responsibility seriously. I always have, and I always will. Through all of this the work has not stopped. Over the past couple years, I've built a team of trusted professionals to help build Danny's World, and this team has continued to work hard the past few weeks, and nothing is more important to all of us than a community and safety. Because of so much of this rests on me. Doing this right by this situation has taken time I would otherwise have spent on the game itself. Our work has continued all the same, and you will be hearing from the studio soon. I pray that you understand that the stories you may hear or have been reading on social media are not always reliable and may outright even be false. My team will continue through proper legal and law enforcement channels so that more of the truth can come out publicly. I hope you bring out publicly and hopefully bring closure to everyone impacted. We are fighting for the true version of events to be shared with the help of proper professionals. As the creator of this community, I must own all of this and say I'm sorry if I've ever disappointed anyone along the way. While I will own my shortcomings as a young creator and leader, I know that we now have the right leaders in the right places for the Danny's World team. I am going to keep building this game and community so it is worthy of people in it. Thank you everyone who has stood by me. I don't take it for granted. I won't let you down. Like I've said, I'm not perfect, but I try my best from each misstep and try to give everything I have to you all. Okay, Qwel, get your ukulele. Makes sense, Zero C's a clown. Okay, so what she said, hang on, let me find it. To anyone in this community who was hurt by this person or by anyone who used a position of trust and authority to cause harm, I'm so deeply sorry. Qwelver, you're only saying all of this BS so you can stop losing players. There are little kids on this game that could possibly have been groomed, or even, I have to censor myself there, but there are so many children on this game that have been abused and used, and you decide to play Overwatch, you little fucking creep. You are not sorry. You're only saying all of this to try and bring people back into your game. I know your tactics, Qwelver. It ain't working. And, speaking from a person who speaking from, my own experience who has also gotten, groomed or, speaking from that experience, you are not sorry. But, what she did say is right. Tell an adult or a professional. Then she starts yapping about, how much she, misses us or whatever and blah, 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 bullshit like that. Honestly, now this situation is confusing to me. I'm not sure what to think. I feel as if Qwel is lying, but like she also says that the stories you may hear or have been reading on social media are not always reliable, may even be outright false. Yes, I think she's talking about that one dude who like started this entire BS again, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Some videos are true though. We've literally seen like proof throughout the entire thing. You know what I'm still not over though? The fact that Quelver decided to send a cease and desist to a person that had been speaking about being by rocks, and that's not okay. She's apparently been using the game's funds, from what I've been hearing, to like grab like as much money as she can and try to like cease and desist or like sue a person. I unfortunately do not know how to edit, so like I don't know how to like add things in the videos, but like from what I've been hearing, apparently Quelver has been using like random ass like funds from the game. So listen, I know this game has been like a lifesaver to you all, literally. Like it stopped you from like being yourself or being yourself. I'm censoring myself because I know YouTube's gonna be mad at me, and like I don't want that, and like and I want this video to be reached out to many people as possible, even though this video is probably not gonna help anybody, but like it's still messed up as fuck. You got the clown lady literally acting like a clown over here. You are not making a response, Quelver. You were playing Overwatch. Ah, shit. I got killed. Oh, no. What you did and what you said, Qwel, what have you have done? Quelver, you said you wasn't going to make a response. You said, like, we see it, we're going to ignore it, or something like that. I saw, like, a screenshot that said, from, like, Quelver's Discord, it said, like, we see, we, like, perceive, or something like that. I forgot it. But, like, it said, like, her, but, like, we're not going to make a response. So, you're only making a response because you're losing players, and you want that money, yay, so you can go buy whatever you want in Overwatch. Your game is dying, Qwel. Face it. Your game is dying. Your popularity is gaining, but your popularity is only gaining not because you've done good, but because you are a horrible person. I'm still so confused about all of this at the same time, though. Either way, Quelver, you kind of suck, and here, pause to read this. Just pause to read all of this. I'm gonna give y'all a minute so that you can take screenshots or something, because, like, I literally read it in the beginning, but, like, you know, if I was stuttering or, like, speaking too fast, I can't help it, so that's why I'm gonna take this time to let y'all screenshot it for y'all selves. And honestly, I didn't want to stop playing Danny's World, but once I heard she's literally sending cease and desist to, like, people because, like, they got groomed and they're speaking up about it, it's kind of weird. She said, like, to anyone who hurt you, blah, 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 right? Quelver, like, a bunch of people got hurt or abused by this. And instead of, like, actually, like, consoling it, you stayed in contact with Rox for, like, a few more, like, months, days, months, and you did nothing. And then, like, we skipped to 2026. You're playing Overwatch and sending cease and desist. Cease and desist. It makes sense. Quelver's OC is a clown. But even then, Quelver's below clowns. Because clowns know how to make people laugh. Clown. Oh, I just confused Qwel and clowns for a second. Oh. But listen, clowns know how to make people laugh. They know how to apologize. They know how to do stuff. They are human beings. Quelver, you are not a... You know what? No, I shouldn't say that. I mean, Qwel, like, it's kind of fucked up, man. It's kind of... Why the hell did I turn Irish? It's kind of... It's really, like, bad to see one of my favorite games go to waste like that. And seeing you not really care, because let's be honest, let's all, like, see that this response was clearly made only because of the fact that, like, you're losing players. Let's go see Dandy's World. Let's go see how many, whatchamacallit, let's see how many players it has now. Let's see. Dandy's World has currently 26.1k players, 7.2 billion visits. Like, usually, Dandy's World has a player count of, like, 30, not even 30k, no, 30k was the dying rate. Dandy's World used to have, like, 1 million, like, 2 million players playing all at once, because of all this, and, like, seeing this now kind of dead. Why the hell was it? Oh, right. Forgot I liked this game before everything that happened, because Qwel don't want to make a response. She, man, like, those, it's, like, way too late to make a response. I think Qwel was having too much fun in Overwatch. That's not okay. That is enough, sister. Like, that is enough. Oh, yeah, by the way, y'all, if y'all don't want to support Qwel, don't forget to unfollow her TikTok. I think she has one. I can't remember. Don't forget to unfollow her TikTok and also unsub from her YouTube if you don't want to support Qwel. But if you do, keep doing that. Listen, speaking from, like, you know, I can't speak today. Speaking from, like, a experience of, like, a game that's had me holding on, like, to life, I understand, like, a big issue. I understand, like, the big issue of, like, not being able to let go. And listen, I'm not going to be like the others telling you to get off that game or whatever. But, the most I can say, because I can't control your life, but the most I will ask you to do is stop buying game passes. You can still play the game. I know it gives Qwel money and whatever for, like, every 100 players she gets money, but this game is like a mental health, like, savior, and I don't want people to end up being, like, dead because of okay, I was trying to censor myself there. That didn't really work, and now it sounds like I'm saying nothing. I don't want people to be, like, dead because of, like, responses, because, like, imagine you're seeing your favorite game being, like, controversial in, like, a very bad way. No, that's what controversial means. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. You would be upset, too. And now imagine if you had big mental issues, and, like, this game was getting canceled, and, like, barely anybody plays it anymore. Now imagine, like, seeing, like, a bunch of hate edits and whatever, like, saying, like, I really want this game dead, or something like that. You would be upset as well. And, like, imagine, now on all of this, on top of you having big mental issues, and people criticizing you for playing the game. You'd want to, like, end up dead as well, right? Listen, like I said, the most I can beg of you to do is stop buying game passes and whatever from, like, the games. You can still play, please just don't buy the game passes. I'm not really sure what to say anymore in the video, so, and I decided to try and add jokes in here to lighten up the mood, but, like, I know, I'm scared of the fact that people are gonna be like, oh my god, this person, Fox's YouTube channel, aka my YouTube channel, is like, oh, she's making jokes of the situation. I am, only because Qwel is a big joke at this point. It's like a big late April Fool's joke that nobody wanted. And And that's really all I have to say. If Qwel actually fixes everything and I see like a lighter response, I'll maybe continue playing Dandy's World. Possibly. And maybe discontinue the Bassie series. I don't know why I'm adding this at the end. There's not really a point, and people are going to criticize me. Oh, well, I form my own opinions, because I'm not I can't speak. Yeah, I hope y'all understand whatever I yapped about in this video. Goodbye, everybody. And I hope you listened to this entire video, because I'm sure nobody wants to hear me yapping for this long. Anyways, goodbye, everybody.